See, the thing is, where we come from, we don't really be focused on money like that. We really be focused on trying to kill somebody, like tripping. Man,
tell the real. Let them know.
Fake. Like the money, we ain't really worrying about the money. I was never, me personally, and my people I've been around, we wasn't worried about the money. We worrying about trying to put in work, trying to kill somebody straight up. That's what it was about. To say, oh yeah, we done bust him up, and you heard me, to brag about that or go boast about that. Feel me? That's what it was about. But I ain't start worrying about trying to get money till after I got shot and stuff. Like, I wasn't really worrying about that. That's when I'm like, oh yeah, let me go try to focus on them. Cause I seen how it was when I got shot. Ain't nobody really out here trying to go do nothing behind a nigga. When I'm out here, when they get shot, I'm head first behind them. Feel what I'm saying? So that's what it really is. We want to really worry about the money, to be honest with you.
It's Focus Connect back in the building. And shout out to BBG Dee, one of Youngboy close associates who changed his life and turned his life over on a positive path. But man, did y'all understand and hear what he said, coming from the young generation, coming from the people that's on the street right now? This is how they felt. This is how they feel. He felt that way. But this is how these young brothers feel that we seeing on the news every day, that's committing crimes that we feel like is just senseless, that wouldn't have even been a thought to do because we grew up with a certain level of respect. But the thing is, you can only do what you know. You come from wherever era you come from, that's really gonna be the foundation of your morals and principles. And you gotta look at the time that these young brothers coming up in, that they feel like they'll take a life and they'll knock several people off. They could become anything in life. Life being cut short, and they don't even want no money behind it. They just want to see blood. Because after the first person get killed, it turned into, I'm getting my lick back. But why do the first lick ever have to be thrown? See, that's what we missing it at. Because when I hear that, I see how people really are trying to make it out. People are really trying to make it out of these situations. And see, when you grow up and you come from a certain level of comfort where you ain't seeing the stress. See, some people growing up where they ain't seeing nothing but stress. So they can't even think past surviving. In life, rich people can explore more ideas. Wealthy people, financially responsible people, they can think on to the next business venture because they remove the stress of survival mode. Too many of our people are living life stuck in survival mode. So that's why they'll cross their homeboys out. That's why they don't care about tearing up and destroying the neighborhood, because they're thinking about surviving. And we gotta look at this on a deeper level to see how to really fix it within our surroundings. Because if your child gotta go over another child's house to enjoy certain luxuries of life, that should be an eye-opener to you, that you need to put another type of pep in your step. Because we can't blame the youth, because a lot of the youth are growing up in situations with no hope. When they look out of the door, their reality is a life of no hope. And I was looking at the YBC Door interview, and how he was talking about they used to be in the abandoned houses and different stuff like that. You have kids that grow up in certain environments that'll be afraid to even walk in them places. If they see a building and it's dark and stuff like that, you got kids that's being raised in such a level of comfort that they'll be afraid to walk in there. But to understand the reality of the life that black inner city youth live, the people that's really living up under the poverty line, they living life in survival mode. So they can't learn. They can't think like, they really can't think like that, because if they mama on drugs or whatever they mama got going on, the young boys taking on that they gotta take care of their mama. Every time we see something, the first thing a person say is what they done for their mama. But Everybody's supposed to be living their life to the point of you at the point you can take care of your kids. If you got kids, you should be able to take care of your kids. If you ain't at that point, that should be something that bothers you. But that's how people get stuck on the level of being in survival mode. And that's what's going on. When I see BBG Dee in this interview, a young brother that's changed his life and willing to stand on the crusade for what's right. He say he loved the same people he hated. But see, this ain't the message that they'll push out here. This ain't the message that they'll promote to help people. They'll make a person get rich doing foolishness. Cause he robbed somebody, cause he killed somebody, he get out and make a song, now he famous. This brother putting in work on a positive path. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Donkey. Because he got out from a life sentence and they commuted his sentence to where he could get out, and he's been on the righteous path ever since. He could have been standing right beside Boosie every step of the way. This was Boosie big dog, big cousin, who he learned a lot of game from. So when you look at that these guys can actually stand alone, knowing they can be living in a life of luxury, to open their eyes up and see the foolishness in it. That's what our people got to understand. The money ain't everything. Take care of your needs. If your needs are met, you should be content in your life. Because the way the entertainment industry is putting it to you, they make you feel like if you ain't rich or if you ain't got what these people got, that you less of a person. And a lot of them same people are miserable. They are miserable. The life that they going, the life that they living, the things that they have do not make them happy. So the thing is, man, we have to be as a people. The focus need to be survival mode is not an option. Survival mode is not an option. Wake up, people.